Hello and welcome to the Coppin State University. The graduation ceremony will begin promptly at 3 o'clock p.m. In the meantime, restrooms are located in each corner of the concourse except for the main entrance. Our concession stands are also open if you would like to grab a quick bite or a drink. Enjoy the ceremony.
by the dawn's early light, what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Congratulations, graduate of 2023. Mwah.
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun, our new day's begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Good afternoon. Please be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. Nope. This is the Edmondson Westside High School class of 2023 commencement. We're going to do it again. Good afternoon, everyone. That is much more like it. Hello, parents, staff, teachers, family members, babysitters, everybody. But most importantly, the 2023 class from Edmondson High School. Class of, yeah, let's clap for them. Make it up. Give them some noise. Class of 23, I came here to be very quick. I want to say congratulations to each and every one of you, but also thank you. Thank you for persevering through whatever adversity came your way to make it to this day. This is your day. Celebrate, dance, scream, yell. This is an exceptional accomplishment for each and every one of you. And not only am I, but the entire city of Baltimore is proud of you. Your education is something that no one can take away from you. And this is not the end, young people. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. Class of 23, your potential is limitless. But whether you reach it is only and totally up to you. No one else can keep you from your greatness except the person you see in that mirror or that selfie that you take every day. The only question that remains after you leave Coppin today is if you will have the courage to reach that potential. And the immortal Muhammad Ali once said, he who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Young people, take risks, fail, bump your head against the wall, push yourself, push each other. Be uncomfortable because you do not grow being comfortable. Make the people around you uncomfortable. Put yourself in places that you know are going to force you to think differently because that is how you grow. I want to say congratulations again to you, but class of 23, I'm going to do something I normally don't do and ask you, because this is his last as principal of Edmondson Westside High School, to also congratulate your fabulous principal, Mr. Perry, on a job well done. Congratulations, class of 23. Take the world by storm and show them that Baltimore's young people are the best thing that ever happened to the world. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Congratulations, City Schools class of 2023. Words really can't describe just how proud I am of each and every one of you. I also want to thank and congratulate your families and community members, as well as school leaders, staff, and teachers who have worked alongside you and supported you in reaching this very important day. It's your hard work and perseverance that's enabled you to overcome all of the obstacles. In fact, you persisted when many others would have quit, and you put in the long hours of hard work to achieve your goals. It's actually this work ethic that will bring continued success throughout your lives. Whether you continue in school, strike out into the workforce, or both, you have demonstrated the fortitude, the commitment to excellence, and the resilience that you will need to achieve your goals. There will, of course, be times when you'll feel defeated. And during those times, I'd like for you to remember these words from Maya Angelou. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. In fact, it may be necessary to encounter the defeats so you can know who you are, what you can rise from, how you can still come out of it. My heartfelt congratulations, class of 2023. All of Baltimore City is cheering for you and your families, and on behalf of everyone in city schools, congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just one more time. We can be louder than that. I know how loud you guys can be. Good afternoon, everyone. That's what I know. Thank you. Thank you. So before I begin, I'd like us all to give a round of applause to all the amazing teachers, advisors, coaches, and mentors that got you all to this point. Without their support and guidance, I don't know where any of us would be today. I'd also like to give a special round of applause to our principal, Mr. Perry, for his never-ending support and guidance as we all navigated these past 4 years. Everybody sitting on this stage and in the stands believed in you, even when, at times, you may not have believed in yourselves. Now to my seniors. Today we gather one last time to celebrate our achievements. You all made it to graduation. Whether you flew, walked, or crawled through these last 4 years, you are all here wearing the same cap, the same gown, and celebrating the achievements of meeting the minimum requirements to be a functioning member of today's society. However, this is only the beginning for every one of you. This is not to downplay the significance of this day. This is a challenge to all of you to continue to strive for excellence. Let this graduation be a stepping stone into a bright future filled with more firsts, more graduations, and more Edmondson excellence. To our families, thank you for loving these scholars unconditionally and guiding them through this journey called adolescence and life. Families, I know some days it may seem as though these amazing scholars are ungrateful, but in reality, they could not have done anything without you and your support. Before I wrap this up, let the memories roll in. I have one final request of 2023. Be present today. Live in this moment. It's finally here. After 21 credits, surviving a pandemic filled with virtual learning, heartbreak, exhaustion, and lives lost due to unnecessary violence, soak this all in. The real world starts tomorrow when you wake for the day. For some of you, the real world will be easy. For some of you, it may be tough at times. But for all of you, you have the ability to do great things each and every day. Don't forget to smile or say hello to someone when they walk past you. This may be the only piece of greatness that person receives that day. So when we finish today, take all those pictures, make all those TikToks, and remember, what you post can never be deleted. Enjoy your day. It's your graduation. Own it. And with that, I leave you with a great quote from the great Roman poet Virgil. Fortune sides with him who dares. Like I always say to each and every one of you every day, I love you and I'm proud of you.
Dear graduates, today marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. We have successfully completed 4 years of high school, and now we are ready to take on the world. As we sit here today, I want us to take a moment to reflect on all of the hard work that we have done. We have studied, we have taken exams, and we have even gone through some tough times. But we have persevered, and today we are graduating. Now, as we move forward, I want to offer some advice that I hope will help you navigate the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. First, remember that you are capable of achieving great things. You have already accomplished so much, and there is no limit to what you can do if you put your mind to it. Believe in yourself, and don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Second, be open to new opportunities and new perspectives. The world is a diverse and complex place, and you will encounter people and ideas that are different from your own. Embrace the diversity and learn from it. Seek out opportunities to travel, try new things, and meet new people. These experiences will broaden your horizon and enrich your life. Finally, never forget the importance of hard work and perseverance. Success rarely comes easily, and you will face setbacks and failures along the way. But if you stay focused, stay persistent, and stay true to your goals, you will eventually achieve the success you seek. As we prepare to leave high school, I want you to know that we are all well equipped to face whatever challenges lie ahead. We have had the knowledge, the skills, and the character to make a difference in the world. So go forth with confidence, with courage, and with sense of purpose, and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way, and never stop striving to be the best you can be. Congratulations, class of 2023. We have much to be proud of, and I know that we all will accomplish great things in the years to come.
Welcome, educators, faculty, family, friends, and class of 2023. I'm grateful to all of you for not only making this such a joyous occasion, but for sticking together for the last 4 years. I want to start by giving thanks to the faculty and educators at Edmondson. Without your care and support, half of us wouldn't have made it here. Speaking from experience, I know it's hard to ask for help, but at Edmondson I found a place with open arms who care for every single one of their students. I had never experienced something close to a family outside my own, that is. From the very beginning, everyone would welcome me with open arms, even after I transferred during my junior year. I was greeted with such a different environment and people than what I had grown used to in Gaithersburg. Everyone was patient with me, even with all the confusion and problems I found myself in. I found people to confide in that led to new doors and opportunities to open. I would also like to thank all the family and members who are accompanying us today. Your support, exigence, and nurture have given us all the strength and drive to be here today. As a Latina, my family is one of the most important things in my life, so I would like to give them as personal thanks. Mamá, papá, quisiera agradecerles desde el fondo de mi corazón. Sé que las cosas no han sido perfectas y desearían poder haberme dado más, pero su arduo trabajo todos los días me ha hecho darlo todo en mis estudios para poder estar aquí hoy y darles las gracias por todo. Siempre me han proporcionado todo lo que necesitaba y ha sido más que suficiente. Dicen que han sido bendecidos por tenerme como hija, pero siento que yo he sido la bendecida por tenerlos como mis padres. I would also like to extend the thanks to all the friends who are with us today. You were able to show us your support and care, just like any family member, yet at times you were who we turned to when we couldn't talk to our family. I sometimes found it hard to speak to my parents as I felt they wouldn't be able to relate. Yet to have a friend who listened was always comforting. Now, with the long intro over, congratulations, class of 2023. We made it through 4 long years. Many sleepless nights and even more amazing memories. We managed to make it. I would like to share a quote my parents taught me. This quote spoke to me, and I hope it stands out for you. The school doesn't make the student, but the student makes the school. When I heard it, it made me think of all the expectation that once puts into a school such as Edmondson. Although, even if the school encouraged us to do our best, it was us who made it happen. We kept going when hard times arose. We sought help when we needed it, and it was our drive and determination that made us stand here today. We made this happen, and it's us who decide what comes next. It doesn't matter where we're going, be it college, entering the workforce, or fighting in a military branch. We are capable of everything when we put our minds to it. So keep your head high and keep that drive of yours. It has been a pleasure to be part of this class. We made it. Congratulations, class of 2023.
Kwesi Mfume was born, raised, and educated in the city of Baltimore, and it was there that he followed his dreams to impact society and to help shape public policy. He attended Maryland State University in Baltimore, Maryland, where as an honor student he graduated magna cum laude. He later returned there to join the staff as an adjunct professor, teaching courses in the political science and communications. He was voted the university's 2023 Alumnus of the Year. As Mfume's community involvement grew, so did his experience as an activist, radio commentator, administrator, and TV personality. By the age of 31, he had won his first election to the Baltimore City Council. During his 7 years of service in local government, he chaired the City Council Committee on Health Policy and led the efforts to diversify city governments, improve city safety, enhance business developments, and divest city funds from the then apartheid government of South Africa. He enrolled in and graduated from the Johns Hopkins University in 1984, earning a master's degree in liberal arts with a concentration in international studies. He is a lifetime member of the Johns Hopkins and Morgan State University Alumni Association. At the age of 38, he was decisively elected to the United States Congress, a seat he firmly held for the next decade during the terms of Presidents Ronald Reagan, George H.W. Bush, and Bill Clinton. While in his third term, he was chosen by the Speaker of the House to serve on the Ethics Committee and the Joint Economics Committee of the House and Senate. He was later elected chairman of the Joint Economic Committee. Mfume was sworn in as a member of the 116th Congress on May 5, 2020, after winning a special election to fill the remainder of the term vacated by the death of his friend of 42 years, Congressman Elijah Cummings. Mfume subsequently won elections to a full term in the 117th Congress, where he still sits today. Without further ado, I present to you U.S. Congressman representing the 7th District of Maryland, Kwesi Mfume.
How's everybody doing today? Yeah, it's a good day too. I want to say good afternoon to all of you. Glad to be here with the mayor of our city, who has made a commitment to get to so many graduations this year. I don't know how he's doing it, but he's doing it out of a sense of love and commitment and dedication. Mr. Perry, congratulations on your many years of service to the school system and happy days in retirement. You got to teach me that trick, and I'll be right behind you. I want to just call the name of Kimberly Stevenson, who invited me here. Please tell her thank you. She couldn't be with us today, but she's here in many respects nonetheless. And to the graduating class of 2023, you sure look good. You look good. It's my pleasure in the time that I have to bring greetings to you from the United States Congress and to call to attention the fact that there are so many parents and grandparents here with us today, as well as other family members who have loved you and have prayed for this day. Give them all another round of applause. Way back when, 65 years ago, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. traveled to Baltimore to give a commencement address to students of the graduating class of 1958. He said to them, and I quote, "You are graduating in one of the most exciting periods in human history." He said, "You, like them, have the privilege of standing between two worlds, the dying old world and the emerging new world." And so today, 65 years later, much like then, this is a moment of great promise, great opportunity for all of you who are part of the great class of 2023. Now you know that what lies behind you and what lies in front of you has less significance when compared to what lies deep inside of you. So as you go forward, remember one thing, among others, that the only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. Remember the words of the late Frank Outlaw, who said, "Watch your thoughts, for they become your words. Watch your words, for they become your actions. Watch your actions, for they become your habits. And watch your habits, for it becomes your character. And finally, watch every day the character that you display, because that will determine your destiny." The diploma that you will receive in just a few moments will in fact represent many things. It will be a reminder of a debt that you will never be able to repay your parents and grandparents. It will be a source of relief and respect from all those who taught you these last 4 years. But more than anything, graduates, it is in fact a license to learn. So remember this special day. I promise you it will pass quickly. Remember the faces of your fellow students who are seated around you, because some of them you may never see again. And remember Edmondson Westside, her red and her blue. Remember, those things are important. And remember also, in thinking about the red and the white, that no matter what happens later in life, once you've been a part of the great red storm, you will never be the same again. Agreed? So congratulations and Godspeed.
Okay, I gotta be fast. Okay, so real quick, this is kind of tall. Congratulations, class of 2023. As your professional school counselor, I'm so proud of you. So I just want to say, in interest of time, I will give you your scholarships, so just stand at this time. So right now, I want to recognize Presidential Full Ride Scholarship from Coppin State University, Paola Patinche Flores. Please stand. Nurses Are Us from one of our Edmondson alumni, that is Nadia Brooks. Also, Nadia has a Coppin State University Golden Merit Scholarship. Ravens Isaac Newsom Scholarship for $50,000, that is Zion Mack. The Masonic Scholarship is Chandler Brown. Class of 1966 scholarship is Jasmine Torres and Christian Smith. Class of 1968, Dante Washington, Tyreek Samasuku, Daquan Jackson, and Chandler Brown. At this time, I want to recognize the top 10%. See, I'm going fast. Mahogany Jones, Sarah Robinson, Clarence Taylor, Jolia Cash, Faith Tyson, and Khalil Lewis. You may be seated. The top 5% who will get a special honor scholarship from the Governor Westmore. These are the top 5%. You have 5% in the state of Maryland. That's Kaisha Cornish, Jarrell Daniels, Zion Mack, Chandler Brown, Tyreek Samasuku, Paola Patinche Flores, and Nadia Brooks. You may be seated. Okay, last but not least, we have a $20,000 scholarship to give out today. So this particular scholarship is only for Edmondson Westside students. So they've been waiting for this. I have to, because in honor of this scholarship, I must read it, the protocol for the scholarship. The Alexander William Stern Scholarship Foundation, Incorporated, was established in 1986 by the late Carl and Peggy Stern in memory of their son, Alex. At the age of 21, Alex was killed in a plane accident while serving his country. This scholarship is intended to help pay for tuition, room, board, and other expenses associated with obtaining a 4-year college degree. The board of directors for the foundation meets annually to review the applications, essay, transcripts, and interviews, and the recommendation offered by graduating seniors. Each applicant is in competition to receive $20,000. That is, the recipient will receive $5,000 annually for the next 4 years of college, and possibly more if you need it. That means if you go away to grad school, they'll pay for that too. Of the many applicants submitted this year, 2 seniors were selected. On the behalf of the Alexander William Stern Scholarship Foundation, Incorporated, I am pleased to announce, and this person gave me a hard time because I was hard on her about that scholarship, Miss Faith Tyson. But we have one more. I want to pluck him on behind in the back of his head. Mr. Chandler Brown.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's wonderful to be here, and it's what happens year after year. This is my 14th graduating class in Baltimore City Schools. And I personally sign each diploma, so that is well over 2,000 signatures, because I want to show respect to my graduates. But one thing that always happens every year, Miss Cherry Smith rushes me. She gives me 10 minutes to speak, and by the time I get here, I only have 1 minute. So I'll be very quick. People said that prayer was no longer in schools. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 through 4. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his interest, but also to the interests of others. I had a long, drawn-out speech just for that, but I don't have time for that right now. What I do have time to tell you is my grandmother got me into education. She was a long-time educator, my mother was a long-time educator, and I've just finished my 31st year. And we got into education to change the world, to make it a better place. You know, 10 years when I first came to Edmondson, it was a bad place. Fights inside, outside, across the street, all day, all afternoon, no uniforms, decrepit-looking building. That doesn't happen anymore. Look at you. You wore uniforms throughout high school. You did that for safety. I remember my very first day at Edmondson. There were so many bellies out, and shoes out, and toes out. I said, what's going on here? So I said, well, if you keep wearing your belly out, I'm going to wear my belly out. That fixed it really fast. But I've always said there are no bad children. Some have been misguided or let down by society. Your freshman year was a bit challenging. You were misguided with all that stuff that you were doing. But look at you now. You're destined to do great things, greater things. Your class was larger than this. Everybody has not made it yet. They have not made it. They didn't persevere and do all the things that you did. So one thing I'm going to encourage you to do, reach out to them and encourage them. Tell them don't give up. It's easy to quit. Tell them don't give up. I made it. You can make it. I'm going to be quick because you all didn't come for me. You came to see them. One thing I will say. Thank you, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, everybody who's been with us through this journey. Some of you have been with me for 2 children over a course of 8 years. There's one gentleman here who's been with me for 13 years from a previous school. That means you believe when people believe in your children. You believe and you see when people want the best for your children, you invest in them. And that's what we did at Edmondson. Thank you to an amazing staff. Please give my staff a round of applause. Some of them I've been with for 10 years at Edmondson. Some I've been with for 15 or more years. Some for over 20 years. Some for over 20 years. That means they put up with me for the majority of my career. But I thank you and I love you. Better. A special thank you to my wonderful, wonderful family. You know, they've been with me through this entire journey as your family has been with you. You see my family sitting over to the left. They came today to celebrate you, to be here on my last day, but to celebrate you. I thank you. I love you. You know, my children have only known their father as a principal for their entire lives. You know me as a principal for 4 years. For 22 years, they've known me as a principal. Now they get a chance to have full-fledged daddy. And a special thank you to my mother and my grandmother who could not be here. But I tell you, we did it. We did it. Final parting words, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 11. Therefore, encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. Class of 2023, lead the way. Lead everybody to greatness. I believe in you and I love you. Thank you. Two quick awards. I do apologize first. First award, we give it annually, and I need you to come receive these awards. And I apologize, Ms. Cherry Smith. I know you're going to say stop, but this is my last one. What's she going to do, get rid of me after this? The Principal's Award, which is awarded annually to someone who we recognize over a course of 4 years for growth, perseverance, development, character, humbleness, just being an amazing, amazing child. That's awarded to Mr. Lemon, Mr. Dante Lemon.
I am. We got that many. Okay.
Here's a special award that we have identified someone for this year. You know, Baltimore City has had its challenges. Our children are the most resilient children in the entire world. They go through so much. Embattled, some of the things that go on, but they persevere. This young man has grown over 4 years. But this year was a troubling, a challenging year for him. You see, and here's the irony. You know, there was an incident that took place off campus across the street where several young men were injured and one was fatally wounded. And when I spoke to this young man, he apologized to me. He said, Mr. Perry, I'm sorry. I wanted to go get something to eat. Let me tell you about technology. Technology can change the world, but it can also save your life, literally and figuratively. Because if it was not for that Chromebook in his backpack, there would have been 2 fatalities. Perseverance Award, let me tell you how good God is. This young man's going to walk up here, and he's been going through physical therapy and still in it. Perseverance Award goes to Amari Perkins. Thank you. Here's what we came for. In recognition of the records and achievements of the students of this class, and by virtue of the authority vested in me as the proud principal of Edmondson Westside High School, I certify that these students have met the graduation requirements of both the Baltimore City Public Schools and the Maryland State Department of Education. I take great pleasure in recommending to you the graduating class of 2023.
I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Dr. Rachel Pfeiffer, Executive Director of Academics.
Hurry up. I know. Got me scared.
Good afternoon. Acknowledging the certification and the recommendation by Principal Perry and by the authority vested in me as the Executive Director of Academics, I take great pleasure in presenting to you the graduating class of 2023 for the conferring of diplomas. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of presenting to you Kwame Kenyatta Bay, Commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board.
One more time. One more time.
I'm a 1972 graduate of Edmondson, by the way. I just got to throw that in there. In recognition of the certification of these graduates, the recommendation of the principal, and the acknowledgement of our Executive Director of Academics, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me as a Commissioner of the Baltimore City School Board, I take pleasure in accepting the graduating class of 2023 for the conferring of high school diplomas.
Nadia Brooks. Paola Pachinche Flores. I'm sorry. Tariq Samasuku. Chandler Brown. Zion Mack. Jarrell Daniels. Kaisha Cornish. Khalil Lewis. Faith Tyson. Jolia Cash. Kamar Jones. Clarence Taylor. Sarah Robinson. Mahogany Jones. Y'all good? Tiana Anthony. Natalie Baker. Kaijay Battle. Deja Brooks. So proud of you. Tyler Burgess. Oh, I'm sorry, boo. Camille Campbell. Kaya Chase. Amir Chester. Anaya Cother. Monet Evans. Why are you chewing gum? The Shay Franklin. Taylor Hurd. Lyra Hill. Madison Hood. Janiyah Hopkins. Corey Johnson. What's your name, baby? Y'all ready? Jay Taylor. Michael Lewis. Michelle Laus. Shalisa McDougal. Ajay McMillan. Katara Moore. Kayla Moore. Simone Morton. Yolanda Robinson. Najee Scott. Keziah Smith. Keziah. Keziah Smith. Dadrienne Sparrow. Kamar Sparrow. Brianna Suggs. Kaya Taylor. Jasmine Torrance. Dayana Walker. Kara Williams. I know they was coming. People on the stage. You got to hear them here. They just fussing at me. I know, I can't. Y'all ready? Okay. They tell me to hurry up. I got slow. No, I'm just waiting. Right. Y'all ready? Diamond Wilson. Where's your card? You know I know Kajay, but where y'all card? Kajay Wilson. Where your card? Tanea White. I got to do the big one. Dayana Benford. Micah Breedlove Holman. They tell Tom. Diamond Brown. Alyssa Cribb. Tamira Harris. Shamiria Haley. Oh, you know you gotta help me. I'm sorry. Ola Abby Akadukli. Dr. Cooley. I told you to put it down how you wanted it. No, that's not. That's not. LaKayla Young. Tamira Fountain. You look so pretty. Ashante Ware. Ready? Daquan Jackson. He's over there. Damon Brooks. Banks. Justin Barnes. Oh, look at that. Jalen Batty. Tion Blake. Joshua Branford. Deshaun Braswell. Kenneth Brown. Carter Brown King. Matthew Gabriel Ruiz. Tywan Cooper. Thomas Crampton. Jaquan Fortune. Maurice Harrell. Kedrick Hatcher. Antoine Hawkins. Dante Highsmith. Isaiah Holland. Devontae Johnson. Desmond Johnson. Desmond Kimbrough. Irvin Kutcherman. Dante Lemon. Nazir Lindsay. DeAndre Linton. Kyrie Marsh. And Marion Nelson. Dion Norman. I thought you was giving that to
Stephen Tatum. Jaden Taylor. Dante Washington. Antoine Webb. Deshaun Graham. Quavon Gray. Zayo Mark. Derek Parker. Karan Russell. Antonio Sampson. Stephon Shelley. Tyree Tarlington. Testing. Can you cut the music for one moment? Can you cut the music for one moment? Thanks. We have two.
We're almost done. I do apologize. We have two more diplomas that we have to award. Sadly, these two young men could not be here. So would a representative from the families come? First, for Jawan Robinson. And I'm going to announce the second one because I know there's a school right behind us that needs to come in. And I do apologize for being hasty, and I apologize for our diplomas getting out of order, but we didn't sit in order. the next young man that we lost from this class, Delmonte Keels. To the class of 2023, you may now turn your tassels to the other side. Last thing I have to say to you, for the last time that I will say it to a class before we dismiss, we're going to leave orderly. One bell, one love.